Scorpio.
Hello Scorpio, this is your astrological forecast for February 2016, and this month we have Mars cruising through your sign. And Mars was your ancient ruler. Today it is Pluto, but it still has that impact, so it's empowering for you, and especially also because Mars is now cruising through your first house of personality. This is you, your energy. You're going to be extremely energetic this month, using now honing in on your craft, your skill, your talent, and your goals. Now, not only that, but we have Venus too now really wanting to secure, ground, and bring forward those things of your heart's desire here. And you're going to find yourself communicating this so much more now this month. In the sign of Capricorn, Capricorn's ruled by Saturn, and Saturn's always looking out for you, that you can get it in a way that you can embrace it, secure it, hold it close to heart. It's your third house of communication, so you'll see that you're going to be speaking very truthfully this month from the heart and taking action here from your soul, from that Mars energy. Now, the whole month of February pretty much is an easy go, where we're going to catch that wave and we are going to surf it straight into that beach. So you want to really open yourselves and embrace the opportunities that are coming your way and to enjoy it. New beginnings can also be marked here when Venus is going to catch up with Pluto on the 5th, which brings even more desire, focus, intensity, intimacy. And again, this is in your third house for communication. So I'd like to say, Scorpio, if you have any meetings or presentations this month, you are going to be a winner. You're going to get everybody's attention. Why? Because you're going to be very precise and passionate about what you're sharing and speaking. Then we have also now the essence of who you are, the sun, coming in here with a nice surprise from Uranus. And Uranus always brings us that unexpected energy, the oh my god, wow factor, right? So that's on the 6th. Now the sun for you this month is going to be cruising through your 4th house. That is home and family. It is your parents. It's the roots and foundation. It's who you are basically on the inside. And when Uranus comes around, knocking on the door with a positive surprise, because it is sextile, it's coming from your 6th house. So this might now help you to change up the routines at home, where you can be more efficient, where you can cut through certain things. You might also feel perhaps that there could be some good news from a family member that could turn your day-to-day life around, maybe with either good news or some help of sorts. Then we have also on the 6th, we have Mercury and Jupiter. Now this is news from afar. Mercury being the communicator, right, the messenger. Jupiter from faraway places, could be. But it also rules justice, and it rules the abundance of Jupiter's gifts that can be bestowed upon you. So good news about something here. Now that could be a part of that surprise information you're going to get with Mercury and Uranus, with this expansion taking place with Jupiter. So you're definitely going to be looking at something here through a family member. On the 7th, we have you making a decision whether to hang a left or a right, but I'd say you don't have to be that quick making your decision, especially if you feel that Mars is a little challenged by your sun, just because you're kind of thinking it's now, right? And it is because something just took place the day before. So if you give it just no more than a few hours to just let it settle in a little bit, you will find your way. And that is because you have two great beneficiaries working for you, which is both Venus, love, security, money, Mars, action. They're harmonious. You're going to find exactly that midpoint of what it is you need to do. Venus being here in your third house, Mars in the first, that has to do with you. The news that you've received, now wanting to take action, and it could even have something to do with a trip coming up since the third house is involved, but it could also be siblings, which also includes in this area. Now this is leading up to the new moon on the 8th, and as we're speaking about the moon's position this month, I want to mention that we have an eclipse coming up in March, both a solar eclipse and a lunar eclipse. So more on that, I will make a separate video. You want to keep your eyes open for it so you can see how that's going to benefit you there in March. But the new moon here this month for you is in the 4th house. Again, family, foundation, who you are in the inside. So you might be looking at the home environment here on the 8th and putting down your intentions. Do write that, abundance check for yourself too. But you will come to see maybe there's some news from your parents or other family members too here on the 8th. Now the rest of the month, it is just an easy surf. We have Venus and Jupiter, the two most powerful beneficiaries in your chart. They're coming together as a trine, and for you this is hopes and dreams involved. That's where your Jupiter is. And what are your hopes and dreams? Well, it ties in with Venus. Love, emotions from the heart. Perhaps also news of money, since Venus rules that. But definitely you can see an expansion taking place. Hopes, dreams, friends, groups, organizations, and communication. And these communications you're going to be having on this day is extremely not just excitable, but it's enthusiastic. So on the 13th, that was time to take some action. Mars is kicking in to Jupiter in the same way that Venus was giving you on the 10th. So on the 10th, you might be talking, sharing, but there's action on the 13th. So pay attention. Those of you in a relationship will have a wonderful time here throughout these days. If you're single, well, you might just pick up and find a new person that will cross your path. And in that case, it will be very favorable. And not just for now, but for the future, because this is opening up a door to a new room in your life. On the 26th, we have Mercury and Uranus. Another piece of good, exciting news coming in. Uranus in that 6th house. Again, it's going to trigger how you're going to be balancing your daily schedule due to the news that you're getting. Maybe you're going to feel very excitable and antsy, but in a good way, all right? The 6th tile there, that's a half of a trine. So the energy is really, really good. This is leading you to the very end of the month on the 29th, when Venus and Saturn too are doing the dance. That is you, the things that you appreciate, the things that you embrace with love from the heart chakra, and Saturn securing you. So by the end of this month, looking back at how it started out, you're going to go, wow, how did all that fit in to one little month? And of course, February is a short month too. But here we go. I feel that this is something that's just leading up to might now the eclipses bring for you there in March. So that's going to be exciting to look at, and I will see you in March, but do go listen to your Horoscopes too, because as the astrological reads the energy of the month, the Tarot gives you more the visual of happenstances coming in. So listen, have a great month. I'll see you in March. Bye now.